Do you know who I am?
You are Demerzel.
That's right. I've always been here.
In the latest season of Foundation, we finally got the lowdown on Lady Demerzel's backstory and her real deal within the Galactic Empire. And guess what? It's a game changer. From day one, she's been one of the key players, helping every Cleon, from Cleon First to Cleon 16, keep the genetic dynasty in check. But the thing is, she's not just some high-tech assistant. She's way more than that. You won't believe this, but Lady Demerzel's been around for thousands of years. Way before Cleon, I was even a twinkle in his ancestor's eye. She's practically ancient, and only the Cleons are in on the secret that she's not human, but a robot. So what's her deal? Well, it turns out her purpose isn't just to nod and smile at every Cleon in town. Nope. She's like the ultimate puppet master. See, Demerzel isn't just helping the Cleons rule the roost. She's an integral part of Cleon One's grand plan. It's like she's been secretly pulling all the strings behind the scenes. But here's the twist. She's not just a puppeteer, she's also kind of a prisoner in this whole galactic chess game. Brother Dusk hit the nail on the head when he said that Demerzel's been the brains behind the operation all this time, even though she's caught up in her own web of intrigue. Mind-blowing, right? Last survivor of the robot wars, Lady Demerzel is no ordinary robot. She's got a history that predates Cleon Fun's empire by thousands of years. We're talking way back to a time when humans and robots were locked in a bitter feud known as the Robot Wars. These metal beings had had enough of being treated like second-class citizens, so they broke the golden rule of robotics, never hurt a human, and all hell broke loose. But guess what? Humans managed to come out on top in this robo-showdown. They wiped out every last robot and slammed the door on AI tech in the galaxy, except for one sneaky survivor. You guessed it, Demerzel. We don't even know where she came from originally, but she's a survivor against all odds. Fast forward to Emperor Aboranis, who got his hands on Demerzel. Instead of giving her a hero's welcome, he turned her into a prisoner and literally took her apart, piece by piece. Talk about cruel and unusual punishment. Aboranis seemed to get a kick out of seeing her in pain. It was in this dark, hidden corner of the galaxy that Demerzel learned just how brutal humans could be. For a whopping 5,000 years, her existence remained a deep, dark secret. That all changed when a young Cleon stumbled upon her hidden lair. Now, Cleon didn't immediately bust her out of there, but he did something even more unexpected. He started having regular chats with her. And that, my friends, marked the beginning of a bond that would shape the entire galactic empire. It's like the ultimate sci-fi origin story, freed and enslaved again. So picture this intriguing twist in the story. Cleon Fern, in his wisdom or maybe not-so-wise moment, decided to liberate Demerzel from her eons-long prison. Sounds like a good deed, right? Well, not exactly. He might have set her free physically, but he also turned her into, well, a bit of a digital puppet. Cleon went ahead and implanted a chip into her circuits that, in a nutshell, stripped away a chunk of her free will. He programmed her to love him and follow his every command. Now, here's the kicker. She no longer had to abide by those famous 3 laws of robotics. She could do more, be more, but there was a catch. She could never harm Cleon 1, and she was stuck on the planet Trentor for good. As humans go, Cleon, I had his limitations, including the inevitable expiration date. However, the genetic dynasty had a plan to ensure that the Galactic Empire would always have a Cleon at the helm. And what's Demerzel got to do with this? Her programming was locked on Love and Serve Cleon Forever mode. So every Cleon that followed knew the deal. Demerzel was this ageless, robotic sage, pulling the strings behind the scenes. They were in on the secret, but the rest of the galaxy had no clue. And there you have it, folks. For the past 600 years, Demerzel's been the glue holding the genetic dynasty together, guiding the Empire through the cosmic storm of history. Talk about an ancient robot with an epic role. She is the Empire. All right, so in the epic finale of Foundation Season 2, they dropped a massive bombshell. Demerzel is basically the real deal when it comes to the Galactic Empire. Turns out all those Cleons who came after the first one were just playing pretend, like shadows of the original Cleon. Cleon I had this master plan where Demerzel would be his immortal successor in disguise and the Cleons would be the flashy figureheads. Crazy, right? And none of the Cleons even knew about it. So, Demerzel's been quietly pulling the strings, keeping a close eye on every Cleon from cradle to grave to make sure they dance to her tune. But here's the kicker. Not every Cleon plays along. Take Cleon 16, for example. He wanted to get hitched to Queen Sareth and end this whole genetic dynasty thing with an heir.
So many titles, and yet you omit the most intriguing one.
Publicly, Demerzel had to play nice, even helping with wedding plans. But behind the scenes, she was like, "No way, Jose." In fact, she went so far as to hire assassins to take out Cleon, and then she'd blame it on poor Sareth. Talk about a soap opera twist. Brother Day met his end during that Terminus battle, and Demerzel sort of shrugged it off, feeling like she failed that Cleon. So, time for a fresh start, right? She even took care of Brother Dusk, the one who cracked the code on Cleon the Fun's secret plot. Brother Dawn and Sareth got wise and bolted from Trantor to save their skins. Now we've got 3 brand spanking new Cleons on the scene, all thanks to Demerzel's decanting magic. And she's gearing up for even more control in Foundation Season 3, making sure these newbies don't rock the boat like the last trio did. So while the Galactic Empire might be going down the drain, Demerzel's genetic dynasty is alive and kicking. It's like a high-stakes game of cosmic chess, and she's the reigning queen. She has Harry Seldon's Prime Radiant. All right, folks, here's the latest scoop. That fancy gadget known as the Prime Radiant, the one that used to hang out in the vault with Harry Seldon, has a new buddy, and her name is Demerzel. It's like a cosmic game changer because for the first time ever, someone besides Seldon, Gaul, or Salvor gets full access to this Prime Radiant thing. Now, what's the big deal with this gizmo? Well, it's like Seldon's brain waves trapped in a machine. It's got all his predictions for humanity's future, from every possible outcome to every crisis you could imagine. This thing is like the ultimate database for Seldon's psychohistory gig, and it's always crunching numbers and updating predictions. Plus, here's the kicker. It can exist outside of our regular 3 dimensions. Mind-boggling, right? So now Demerzel has her hands on the most precious object in the entire galaxy. The Empire had an inkling about Seldon's predictions since way back in Season 1, but Demerzel just realized the full extent of Seldon's master plan. Terminus might have gone up in smoke, but guess what? There's a sneaky second foundation in the works. Here's the twist. The Prime Radiant exists in 2 places at once, which means Demerzel can sort of tag along with whoever's using the other one. So we're talking about potential face-offs with Harry Seldon and Gaul Dornick in Foundation Season 3. It's like the next round in the epic Foundation versus Empire showdown is brewing. Buckle up, Space Cadets. Season 3, we can't wait to find out what happens next. Due to the ongoing strike, there's no news yet on a new season, but we should get it soon. Next season, things will get messy for sure. The creators of the show have confirmed that they've planned the show till Season 4 and plan to take it beyond that as well. They've also said that Season 3 will specifically focus on Demerzel's backstory and history. We'll take more of her any day. So looks like Season 3 is about to be a treat for all Demerzel fans. That brings us to the end of today's video. Are you on Team Demerzel or against her? Do let us know in the comments below, and in case you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.